All right, I just wanted to get on here. There's been something on my heart and on my mind. I've been wanting to kind of mention for a while. How often is it that we have people say to us, just see the good in that person? Just see the good. This person might be somebody that's hooked on drugs, alcohol, that just is constantly a wreck. But yet there are people saying, I have hope. I see the good in this person. You know, what I'm thinking in my mind is, and this may sound negative, within everyone there is good. Think about this. If Adolf Hitler was alive today, would anyone be saying, see the good in him? Let's just try to look past all the evil that he's doing and see the good in him. I don't think anyone would say that. So sometimes we as people need to see the bad in people, that some people are simply the way that they are. They don't want to change. They don't want to improve. They simply have the mindset that they have. They're heading down a downward spiral in life. And that's simply the kind of person that you do not need in your life. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your family. You have to rid yourself of people like this unless you see them change. And a lot of times, that change requires them to do it on their own. People that are on drugs, alcohol, that abuse these things, a lot of these rehabs, they're there to honestly to make money, and they put these people in these programs. Insurance companies are charged just crazy amounts of money, and it's a money pit in a way. I think that some of these facilities, some of these doctors, psychologists, whatever, they truly do want to see people improve, but then you have ones that are just there to make a paycheck. And it's all part of the game. It's all part of the, you know, it's a money pit. So for somebody to truly change, it's something that they have to do for themselves. Nobody else can do it for them. So don't always, you know, go by that. If somebody is abusing children, how could you possibly sit back and say, see the good in this person? Maybe they can change their life, maybe they can straighten up, but hey, like I say, you got to protect yourself, you got to protect your family, and you've got to see the bad. You've got to see the bad, and you have to, if it's a family member, hey, there's nothing wrong with loving someone, but from a distance. And sometimes you have to do that. And it's an unfortunate thing. And sometimes it's a painful and a hurtful thing. But sometimes you gotta look past what good the person might do from time to time and look at the bad. Because the bad, if it overshadows the good, it's time to distance yourself from that person. And that's just something that I wanted to get on here and say, because some people are just, they live in their own little world. And it's the type of world and type of society nowadays to where people are out for themselves. And it's like if you help them out once, they come back a second time and a third time and a fourth time. And before you know it, you've helped that person out so much that they don't even appreciate it anymore. So don't allow yourself to fall into that place. Because there are these types of people in the world today that will take and take and take and take until there's no more left to give. They'll take you for all that you're worth, all that they can get out of you. And not everybody is this way, but there are a lot of people that are. So don't always see the good. If the bad overshadows their good, also look at their bad and say to yourself, hey, is this person somebody that I need to have around me, around my kids, around my family, or is this somebody that I need to distance myself from? And sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to distance yourself from that person and allow that person to hit rock bottom and realize, man, I need to change. My family doesn't want to be around me. My friends don't want to be around me. And the good thing about hitting rock bottom is this. There's only one way, only one way to go from rock bottom, and that's up or death. And a lot of times people choose death over making a change, getting better, getting right, and carrying on with their life. But that's a choice that person has to make. And of course, we want to get that person help. But unless that person wants to help themselves, they will never, ever change. And it's sad and it's unfortunate, but that is the way of some people. So don't always see the good. Sometimes you have to study and look at the bad. So if you like this video, please subscribe by clicking on the bell to the right to be notified of all my future videos. And if you see where I'm coming from, you can comment down below. Give me your thoughts and your inputs on this, and I would appreciate that. You guys take it easy and be blessed.